What's up guys, I'm out here on the trail today, got the running pack out. It's really wet and very steep and rocky, so I doubt I'll be doing much running. But yeah, I got the trail running pack out, the bag's quite full, and I got 2 water bottles up front, which is balancing it really well. For the little bit of jogging I've done, it's really isn't bouncing very much. And I like these soft bottles because I don't have to take them out to drink from them. You can just kind of squeeze them and use the bite valve, so they work out really well. But, give you an update in a little bit. Got to my first little landmark here. This is Change Creek Pond. So I think that's Greenway Mountain up there. I'm actually going to be heading that way. This is a cool little, kind of a old logging road that's turned into a single track, but I'm assuming at one point it was a double track. But it goes for, kind of wraps around Change Peak and then climbs up to the top, so that's where I'm going. But yeah, I took the Change Creek trail up to Change Peak instead of taking the Mount Washington cutoff up the Great Wall. I will do that one of these days because I'm curious about the Great Wall Trail. Fun little trail, nice outing. I haven't seen anybody on it, and that was kind of the goal, was to do a lesser known one that had some, you know, that give me some solitude and social distancing, so that worked out well. But so yeah, now I'm gonna cut back down and grab some food on a rock outcropping. Maybe I'll stop there and show you what's in the pack. So a lot of people always ask, how much can you carry in this bag? Because it is a pretty small pack, but this is really it's geared for day outings and, you know, big days out in the alpine area. So today I have my 2 soft flasks. That's the only water I brought. So that's just over 1.2 liters or so. And the red bag there, that's a roll top bag that I carry my R1 in. I have it on right now. And then I also carry a buff, and that's where I keep my sunglasses and keys and, you know, credit cards, things like that. I got micro spikes with me because of this little bit of snow that's remaining out here. I haven't needed them at all. I got a set of new poles. I bought these because they collapse down and fit inside the bag, and they weigh 10 ounces. They're extremely light. For the soft flask, I brought that straw thing. I was going to try it out. There's really no need for it, so I've just kept it in the bag. I also have my Be Free water filter. The blue and red bag, that's my snack bag. That's where I keep all my food. And then I have a first aid kit and toilet paper up at the top. This little gray guy is a Houdini wind jacket. And I didn't bring a rain jacket, I just brought that wind jacket. And then this bag is my little, you know, carry-all. It's got my headlamp and bivy sack. It's kind of the emergency kit. It's got a catch-all, little knife, all that kind of stuff. It's just that goes in the very bottom of the bag. So yeah, for several hours out, this bag's more than big enough. Like I said, I also keep the R1 in there, balled up in that red bag. And then I also have a little sit pad that's under my ass right now, but that slides into the bladder pocket and just helps give the pack a little bit more shape. Makes you sweat quite a bit, but it's nice to have when I'm stopped for lunch or whatever. So that gives you an idea of what you can carry in there. It's probably not big enough for an overnight unless you are truly, you know, super ultralight. Well, I'm more double track, but I figured you guys would get a kick out of this. There was just a turn right there. But man, I am in this cloud and I cannot see a damn thing. It's like 50 feet of visibility, which is kind of cool. So I'm on top of Greenway Peak here. It's basically just a forest road that comes all the way up here. They got some equipment up top here. But what's really cool is you can see the watershed that feeds Seattle down there. So this whole side of this forest road and the property is all, you know, no trespassing. You can see a dam way down there, and this is all watershed. The summit for Greenway is up there. This road kind of wraps around it, so I'm gonna try to see if I can find a quick way up to the top. I just saw like some sort of little predator cat, I don't know, bobcat or something. His little head was poking out above me. Told his ass to stay up where he was. So now, of course, I'm walking right back to where I saw him. Which, I don't know, I'm sure he's more scared of me than I am of him, but still. Well, the desire to gain internet points by filling in checklists is real. I got to the summit here. It really wasn't bad. Tiring, but now I got to find a way down. I just did something kind of stupid. Came up here on this little rock ledge just to have a snack. And on this flat rock right here that's, you can't really see it, but shit's covered in ice. So I slid out and rammed my knee right into the freaking rock. So nice little break here to get my knee and my balance back, and kind of, you're out here by yourself and you hurt yourself like that, it gives you the shakes a little bit, but you just got to sit down for a couple minutes and, you know, gain your composure back. Well, I guess I spoke too soon about the double track being going the whole length of the ridge, because as you can see, I've ended. Okay, so I came from at the top of that mountain up there, and then I've just kind of been cruising along this ridge line. Came across these really cool rock formations, which, see if I can get a better angle on them so you can see them. They're pretty cool. And now I'm continuing down the ridge, going that way. Hey, so I'm just gonna do an update before I get kind of back towards civilization here. The scramble down was more challenging than I expected, but it wasn't bad. I kept bashing my knee, which made it unnecessarily difficult, but that's okay. It's really pretty out here. The sky's finally decided to open up. You can kind of see around me a little bit. So I'm done with my trip, and heading back to the car. A couple thoughts on the backpack. First of all, these new bottle pockets, as well as the new soft bottles, really make the pack. The harness is very, very comfortable, but having these bottles here to where you can just get your mouth on it and squeeze is super, super convenient. And it doesn't feel like you're drinking out of a Camelback hose. If you're not one of those people, you understand. But you know, the back panel definitely, it sweats a lot. You know, it's hot. Having that foam sit pad in there doesn't really help the situation, but the underarm pockets are great. The one for the phone has been super convenient, and it's not in my pocket bouncing around, so that's nice. And the other side, I kept hand sanitizer, a bandana, and some like quick grab snacks. You know, one thought is that it'd be nice to have a little bit bigger pocket for snacks to grab, as well as a pocket for sunglasses, or some way to connect sunglasses to the pack or harness. You know, it's kind of frustrating to pull your sunglasses out, and then when you don't need to wear them, have to carry them or stick them in your pants pocket where they could break. But yeah, so for mods, you know, I think having a little pocket at the top on the back where I put the hydration bladder might be convenient, just to put a little zip pocket there for sunglasses. That's probably better than the hydration bladder, because I'll never use the Camelback. Also, I use standard webbing for the sternum straps, and they held great. I never really missed having the elastic, so I really don't think the elastic is necessary given how much stretch the suspension has already. So these webbing straps have been a lot better for the sternum straps than the elastic I had on the prototype. And then yeah, one other thing, the G-hook that I use for the top closure, I've never liked G-hooks. I know they're popular, and that's why I used it in the video series, but I think they're just real finicky to get, you know, to disconnect and then to, you know, hook back. So, you know, on my own pack that I build, the next one I build, I won't use a G-hook. I'll use something different. But for those who like G-hooks, then that's fine. It's personal preference. But yeah, so those are some thoughts after using it for a full day outing. And you know, I really look forward to hearing what you guys think of your own packs and what modifications you come up with. I've been seeing some really cool ones, and I look forward to seeing yours. Thanks.